let's see. The other thing that's buzzing right now, you probably enjoy this one. RJ Barrett is going to be meeting with the Knicks. Probably come in, work out, talk to him. I know there's a lot of talk about the Knicks wanting to get Anthony Davis, in which you may have to give up. Are you cool with RJ Barrett coming, or would you prefer to see him? Like, what? How do you feel about that?
Man, that's so tough.
Or let me rephrase it. Are you okay with just taking RJ Barrett, adding 2 other superstars, and just riding with that group? Or do you want to take your young talent, possibly your pick, and trade it for Anthony Davis?
We have enough depth. And again, sometimes I say things and people like eyes pop up like, what are you talking about? We have enough depth to give up RJ Barrett as leverage for something great like Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Because as it stands, you adding RJ Barrett to a rotation on the perimeter of Kevin Knox, Alonzo Trier, Dennis Smith Jr., Dotson. So
Ntilikina.
Right. I was going to leave him out.
6 man of the year.
I was going to leave him out
3 years
because he
from
would
now.
make my argument sound foolish.
You always mention him. I can't
But
forget
yeah,
him.
right. But he's definitely part of that. But the point is, there is so much depth in terms of 3 positions that you can only play 5 players the 48 minutes, right? So you kind of have maybe 3 or 4 of those 5 players. Okay, so once you bring in RJ Barrett, you kind of reduce the need for Alonzo Trier.
Okay.
Right? And experts will tell you, fans might not agree. Well, fans really don't know what RJ Barrett is, to be honest with you. I think they are very similar players. Difference being RJ is 6'7".
Okay.
Alonzo Trier is 6'4"-ish, 6'5", on the high end of 6'4". But Trier just has a special ability to create a good shot all the time. A better shot than RJ currently creates for himself.
Okay.
Right? But RJ's upside is, Hall of Fame upside. Trier's upside is Lou Williams. So depending on how you see Lou Williams and his use, Trier really fits right into that mode. If you started Alonzo Trier and you gave him 20, 25 shots a game, he's going to be amongst the top 10 scorers in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And RJ Barrett the same. So the question is, could we use RJ Barrett as leverage with the understanding that we kind of already have players on the perimeter that could reasonably replicate what RJ Barrett can do? Trier is not RJ Barrett. Nobody that the Knicks have is going to be as good as RJ Barrett is going to be, in my opinion. But if I get Anthony Davis for giving up RJ Barrett, then that's something completely different. And then also, of course, Kevin Knox in that mix also. So,
But how do we? I keep hearing things like, we could trade someone like RJ Barrett or Ja Morant, for Anthony Davis or something like that. Like, wouldn't a team? I can't imagine a team just making that trade, even if they were offered cash, just player for player plus cash. Like, it wouldn't have to be a few players.
It would be a few players.
So I'm thinking. You name Dennis, you name Trier. Who you got? You name Kevin Knox. Like,
Kevin
I would
Knox.
if I'm giving you AD, if I'm the Pelicans, I'm saying, hey, I want Knox, I want RJ Barrett at the minimum, and I would love. I know honestly, I feel like you could just put it in a third person. Like,
Yeah,
easy.
It's gonna have
you.
So it's like
You can take Dennis Smith too.
It's going to have to be more than 3 people because the salaries have to match. So you're going to give up a lot of talent.
AD going to be in the same situation he is with the Pelicans and the Knicks.
I don't think the Knicks have anybody with that salary.
So that means you're going to give up a lot of pieces. I'm not sure the details, but I'm assuming it's not going to be 1 or 2 people.
Right. Now, the thing about it is, as we've seen before from the LeBron James experiments, you give me 3 studs, and I'm going to find 8 players to fill out a roster.
Yeah.
And we're going to be there by the end. You know what I mean? So, KD, Kawhi, and Anthony Davis.
This could be a win-win. This could be a win-win for both teams. Because
Yeah.
you get Anthony Davis. If you bring in 2 other veterans, now you got your big 3 plus maybe a piece.
Right.
In the meantime, the Pelicans go back. They start over. They get younger, but they got some blue chip players.
So here's the piece that the Pels are going to want first. Mitchell Robinson.
Of course.
And I'm not okay with that. Not even for Anthony Davis am I ready to give up Mitchell Robinson. And reason being is if I can anchor my defense for 10 years around Mitchell Robinson, I'm going to take that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that. And I mean, obviously, AD is an elite defensive player also, right? But he's also 26 or 27 compared to a 19-year-old defensive cornerstone, prototype 2019 NBA center, floor runner, rebounder, shot blocker, and offensive skills that are still evolving that could turn into something good there too. Better than the Clint Capella, Mitchell Robinson.
What you hope you could do is build your team for the future versus 3 to 5 years, like a small window.
Exactly.
That's what you want.
Exactly.
Because you let all your
You know
young
what the
talent
ideal
go
mix
and-
the ideal mix of talent for an NBA squad, and this almost never happens because of the way the draft and everything is set up. You need a 33-year-old superstar, a 27-year-old superstar, and a 23-year-old superstar. 33, 27, 23, and we're going to be in it for 15, 20 years. But that almost never happens because general managers go top heavy when they have one star. They stop developing. Anything they draft, they trade for veterans to add to their superstar player.
And the Knicks get excited. Their money just burns their pocket, and they just have to we just got to do everything. They just do whatever they can to make that splash, bring a big name in, and then it's hit or miss.
But thank God the group that is managing the Knicks for the past few years, including being there when Phil Jackson was there, is a very, very good, conservative, and seemingly responsible group. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with them, and I trust them.
I don't trust the Knicks yet. I don't think they should do anything. I think they should just draft and develop. I don't think they should take any chance with trading. It seems too complicated for the Knicks. I don't trust them. I think they should draft and doesn't Anthony Davis have 1 year left in his contract?
1 year.
You gotta worry about the Knicks being able to retain him. I don't trust the Knicks to do everything
now,
right.
It's a sign and trade.
Okay.
If he signs and trade an extension, then maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm not with that 1 year thing. Is you're gonna probably see with Kawhi. I think he's gonna bounce.
Yeah.
Like in Toronto, 1 season gone.
But from what I've heard, Anthony Davis, the 2 teams that he's willing to sign with are the Lakers and the Knicks. So
Yeah.
right.